What would you do if you knew the results didn't have to be perfect? Today I want to talk about the 3 reflections on perfectionism which I've arrived at and which helped me film, and I'm going to post this YouTube video after a few months of not posting. Hello and welcome, my name is Maria and this is your channel for creating a calm and balanced life. As a recovering perfectionist, I realized that I think perfectionism never really fully goes away. It oftentimes disguises itself and we keep postponing or procrastinating. And at least in my case, it's been more than half a year, I think, of not posting on my YouTube channel. And I want to share these 3 reflections realizing which led to me recording this YouTube video. My reflection number 1 is that we need to celebrate imperfection. And especially in this day and age with AI and all the things that can be done perfectly, human imperfection is actually a gift and something to be cherished and valued. And it's usually this little imperfect, clumsy moments, the human things that actually mean that we are alive and that it is a true life experience. And that's where I have been very hard on myself, I think, because, for example, with YouTube video filming, I have been experiencing a lot of friction with setting up my lights. And because I'm just filming in my bedroom, I can't have my light set up here permanently. And when I tried to use my guest room as a filming studio, that didn't work either. So every time setting up the lights and putting it away was creating a lot of friction. And I felt like I had to have good lights for my YouTube videos. But after a few months of not posting at all, I realized that I missed the actual essence of YouTube and long-form content, and that's me talking to you guys, connecting. And the lights, yes, it's great if I could have good lights here and now, but if not having it is what's stopping me from the actual essence of the process, then maybe I should remove that standard, that expectation of like having a perfect frame and having a perfect lights, and just do what I can do sustainably and regularly. So let's see how it goes. It feels really unusual without the lights, but it also feels very liberating because now I can just, put my phone on the tripod and film and share my thoughts and be more spontaneous in a way. But this acceptance of imperfection and maybe even celebrating it is what I think can help us do more in life. Because I know for myself, oftentimes I stop myself from creating YouTube content because I feel like, oh, it has to be perfect, it has to be up to a certain standard. And I'm just really glad to be back here and talking to you guys and sharing what's on my mind, because while I have been on Instagram and present, it doesn't satisfy that deep-seated urge for long form sitting and talking and having this flow of thoughts. My reflection number 2 is that we can always be creative with how we change and adapt things to fit our actual lives, to avoid this perfectionistic pressure. And the thing is that this past few months my life has been super busy. I have a few projects that I'm attending to, and I have not really been able to do any of my ideal routines. So like my usual yoga or breath work or meditation, I had to adapt all of that. And for example, with yoga flows, I just do this in small increments whenever I can, just on the floor. Oftentimes I don't even put the mats on the floor. I'm like, okay, I can do something, it's better than nothing, but this has been keeping my body healthy and functional, because I do have quite a few chronic pains. So for me, working out is a non-negotiable. But if I stayed with perfectionistic pressure, I probably wouldn't work out at all, because there hasn't been really any time when I could go and fit a solid hour of doing something for myself. And things like meditations, I found beautiful 3-4 minute meditations, which I actually do every morning, and it's a great start of my day. But I also was honest with myself that, okay, well, for a certain period of time, I can't fit like a full 20-30 minutes meditation session. And I must say this, being creative with adapting things to fit the life or the life stage has really helped me stay at least afloat. Because the thing is, usually it's during these periods of busyness that we tend to not do the things that help us and refill our cup and recharge us, but it's actually when we need it the most. So becoming creative with how I adapt my usual routines in my current busy period of life has really saved me. And my reflection number 3 is self-compassion goes a long way when it comes to perfectionism, because I think it's kind of like a vicious cycle. For me, at least, it has been. I oftentimes have pretty high expectations of myself and how I feel I need to show up in my life and in situations. And the sad part is that oftentimes when I feel like I can't show up in a way which I feel the situation deserves, I tend to step away and think, okay, well, maybe not meant to be, or I can do it some other time. But as time passes and I look back and I think, wow, maybe it's more about presence and releasing the expectations and the self-imposed standards and showing up as I am, imperfect but present, but then also recognizing the patterns which were driving my actions and being compassionate with myself, because I think it goes kind of hand in hand with perfectionism and tend to self-blame and then feel shame for fumbling things. And it's important to have this self-compassion. And the best I can do is recognize that I'm sorry for whatever this and that I have or have not done in the past. And I can't undo it, but I can do better next time. And this self-compassion, I think, is what allows for growth. And in the end, nothing is perfect in this life. It's all a journey. And even when we talk about things like a healing journey or, healing this and that, it's never really a finished process. I feel like we're all evolving, we're all learning for as long as we're alive. And we are bound to make mistakes, and we are bound to fumble and stumble. And the best thing we can do is learn and be honest with ourselves and do better in the future. So let me know if this resonated, and I'm always super happy to read your thoughts in the comments. And I'm wishing you a wonderful day or night, wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!